श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम्. ॐ मुनित्रयं नमस्कृत्य तदुक्तिः परिभाव्य च वैयाकरणसिद्धान्त कौमुदीयं विरच्यते. अ इ उन् ऋल् ऋक् ये ओङ् ऐ औच् हयवरट् लण् ञमङणनं झभञ् घढ धश् जवगडदश् खफ चटथ चटतौ कपै शक्ष सर् हल् इति माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि. नेक्स्ट सूत्र उयः 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 उयः. Simple sutra, single pada sutras. The vritti says it's a very simple sutra, single pada sutra. Uyah. So this sutra says Uyah is Sashti Ekavachana, and the sutra says Uyah ito va pragpaktam. Uyah, uy, when it is followed by iti. When it is followed by iti, the word iti, then praguktam, as said earlier. As said earlier means shakalyasya tavanarshe. That sutra. So according to the school of Shakalya, it is optional. What is optional? The pragrihya is optional. U plus iti, u iti. And if you don't do u plus iti as u iti pragrihya, u becomes vakara, ikoenachi. Vakara plus iti viti. That is the rupa. Okay. Uyaha ekpadam sutram. Shakalyasya itau pragrihyam iti cha anuvartate. Shakalyasya itau pragrihyam. All these words are carried forward from the previous sutras. U iti nit ukaraha nipataha. U is nakara it nipata. Nipata eka janang. This is ekach. Okay. So nipata eka janang. That sutra itself should take care of this work. But we are adding this sutra. Why? Tasya iti shabde pare shakalyamate pragrihya sanya syadityartha. According to the shakalya, it becomes pragrihya. So the answer is already given there. If you don't understand, tadaha puroktam pragrihya vityartha. The aforesaid pragrihya is the idea here. Now, u iti biti. Nipata ekaj iti nitya prapte vikalpoyam. Do you understand? See, in the previous statement, he said tasya iti shabde pare. When that is followed by iti shabda, according to the shakalya, pragrihya sanya, it gains pragrihya sanya. Now, we already know that it gains pragrihya sanya by nipata ekajananka. Ekakshara, one character vowel is nipata. And it is only one character. And it is vowel. So, it should be nipata ekajananga. So, but the thing is, nipata ekajanang is making it compulsory. The pragrihya compulsory. But according to this, because we are taking the Shakalya school, there is a choice. Okay, that is why u plus iti, biti. Both rupas are right. Tadabhave anadesho dvitiyam rupam. Pragrihyato pakshe prakrutibhave pratham rupam tadabhave. So if you take the prakrutibhava route, u iti, that is the rupa. If you don't do that prakrutibhava, according to Shakalya, there is an option. So u gets n, bakara. Bakara plus iti, biti. That is the rupa. Okay. Om. It's not om, it is okay. Om. Some people do chant it as om, but this is okay. U iti uyaha itau dirgho. This is also one pada sutra. So what does he say? Same like previous sutra. This is also Sashti. So he says uyaha itau dirgho anunasikaha pragrihyascha u iti ayam adesho vasyat. So uy, like the previous sutra says, uy, when it follows praguktam. So here what he says is dirgha anunasikaha pragrihyascha u iti ayam adesho vasyat. There are three possibilities. That is why he says u iti biti. Both the rupas. Dirgho anunasika and if you don't do pragrihya u iti, and if you don't do that viti ikoenachi. U iti ayam ekapadam sutram. This is also single pada sutra. इत्यस्य दीर्घस्य अनुनासिकस्य ऊकारस्य लुप्त प्रथमा विभक्तिकस्य निर्देश. Is लुप्त प्रथमा निगत. It's not षष्ठी. It is लुप्त प्रथमा. There is no prathama there. It is lupta prathama. Okay. The first case is elided. It's dropped. Okay. Uyaha iti anuvartate. Ito shakalya pragriham cheti. Uyaha, the previous sutra, and whatever we carried forward in the previous sutra, those words also will be carried forward here along with the previous sutra also. Tadaha uyaha ito ityadina. Iti iti. Ukta vidhe ukaradeshe rupam. When you apply this vidhi, then u iti, that is the first rupa. When you do pragrihya prakrutibhava, therefore u iti. When you don't do that, then that is why I say etat adesha abhava pakshe. When you don't do this adesha, the dirgha anunasika, then what happens is you have a pragrihya u iti. U iti, and the third is equanimity. Pragrihyasyapi abhave prati yanadeshe viti rupamiti trini rupani padante. So first is so iti, second is u iti pragrihya, and the third is equanimity biti. These are the three rupas which take place here. Tadevam uyaha iti. But why do you have to carry forward the uyaha from the previous sutra and add to this sutra and make another sutra? You can make one single sutra. Uyaha simple. Sixth case, lupta prathama, one sutra. Why do you have to have two sutras? So he says, uyaha iti ekameva sutra vibhajya vyakyatam. So this one sutra is split into two and it is explained. It is basically one sutra. The idea is one sutra, but it is split into two and it is explained. Why you have to split it into two? There is a reason for that. Ekasutratvetu uyaha ito pare iti ayam dirgo anunasika pragrihyaschadesha shakalyamathe syat. Tada bhavashetu nipata ekajanang iti nityam pragrihtam iti etavad labhyate. So what happens is, if you are going to take it as one sutra, accept it as one sutra, uyaha then what happens? When followed by it, adesha takes place. This is one explanation. And if you don't do that according to the shakalya, there is a choice. Though if you don't do that nipata ekajanang, it becomes nipata. Okay. Now tatascha iti rupa dvayameva. Then what happens? In both cases, there is only nipata. There is only pragrihya. So there is one form which is iti, or the other form which is iti. So only two pragrihya rupas will be there, not viti, which is equanimity. So that is why he says viti iti rupam na labhyate. The viti rupa will not be, because iti shakalya abhave vikalpena iti. If you don't do then you are going to do only There is no choice. Third rupa, for the third rupa. Atha vibhajya vyakyatam. That is why we split into two and explained it in as two different sutras. Maya uyom vova. Maya uyom vova. Maya uyom vova. Maya uyom vova. Four pada sutras. Mai, when followed by vikalpena vakara takes place. Okay. Mayaha parasya uyaha vo vasyat achi. When mai followed by when followed by ach, this mai, the takes a vikalpena vakara. Okay. Kimu plus uktam, kim buktam. Kimu plus uktam remains as kimu uktam. Okay. But if you don't do that, nipata ekajanang nipata it is. So kimu uktam, it remains like that. But if you don't do that, what happens? Kimu u plus u. Akasavarani dirgha. But akasavarani dirgha does not take place. Then what? Eco-energy. Kim plus vakara plus uktam. Kim buktam. Right? But it is not eco-energy also. Be careful. Here the ukara is not from ikoenachi, it is from this very sutra. This very sutra replaces ukara with vakara. Kim u plus uktam, kim vakara plus uktam, kim vuktam. That's the rupa. Okay. Vasya asiddhatvad na anuswarah. There is another sutra, monuswarah. Monuswara should apply here, but the problem is kim muktam, like that. Kim muktam, muktam, muktam. Yakara, vakara, lakara, refa. They will have two rupas. Ya, ya, va, va, ra, ra, la, la, like that. Okay. So that's savarna. In the savarna, we saw it in Laghu Siddhanta also. So that monuswara will not apply here. Why? It is asiddha, because this is 8-3-33. So for monuswara, this rupa does not take place. So it will not be bringing the anuswara for this vakara. Okay. Maya uyova. Maya iti panchami. Mai is panchami, ui is sashti, and vakara is adesha. Therefore, prathama and va is avyaya. Namo arasva achi ityatah achi iti anvartate. Namo rasvat achi namun nityam. From that sutra, you bring in achi. Okay. Tadaha maya parasya ityadina. Kim uktam iti. Kimu plus uktam iti site. In this situation, kimu plus uktam. In this situation, makara dukarasya. The ukara following the makara. Kimu u. Kimu u. That u of makara. Kimu. Okay. What happens to that? Uyaha nipata ekajiti nityam pragruhyatvat. Uyaha nipata, that ui is nipata ekajana. It will be nitya prakriya. Now, and therefore prakrutibhava. Therefore there will be no yan. Therefore vatva vachanam idam. We have to bring in the va. See, since it is compulsorily nitya, means it's compulsorily prakrutibhava, there will be no other option of eco-energy. It's not choice. Prakrutibhava is not choice. It is compulsory. Nipata ekajananga. Therefore, what we do is we bring in this vakara in the sutra. Okay? No. Wait. Iko yanachi ikstane yen syat. So u gets vakara naturally. Okay? Right. So therefore he says tarhi nanu tarhi iko yanachi iti anantarameva maya uyova iti patitavyam. See, after iko yanachi you should have said maya uyova. Remember, not maya uyovova. Maya uyova. Because why? I don't have to bring in baha, the vakara, because iko yanachi will bring in that. I don't have to do that. So he says, so you should have said that there. Vagrahana bhavena lagvat. So you don't have to have one more akshara. Vo. That is vakara and okara. There are two aksharas actually. So you have to enjoy, rejoice it. Right? He said, Putrotsavam manyante vayyakarnaha. You should have rejoiced. You should have brought it there. Just after the eco-energy sutra. So the vakara need not be written specifically. So he says, Tripadyam pathe vagrahanasyapi kartavyattvena gaurvat. And since you are bringing it in Tripadi, you have to compulsory bring in the vaha, vo. If you bring it there, you don't have to do that. Iti ata ityataha. For that he is answering vatvasyati. Yadi sashthasya prathame pade iko yanachi iti atra eva maya uyo yanadesha vikalpa vidhiyate. If I am going to bring this in the first pada itself, Sashtasya prathame pade, 6th chapter, first pada, if I am going, because eco-energy is 6th chapter, first pada. So if I am going to bring it there, then maya uyo yanadesha vikalpa vidhiyate. Mai ui yanadesha vikalpa. Simple. Whatever takes place here, it is happening there. Tarhi kimu uktamityatra monuswara iti makarasya vakare pare anuswarasya. Then what happens according to the monuswara? Vakara followed by makara becomes anuswara. Ma. That will be a problem. So he says, Tripadyam vatva vidhotu tasya siddhatvat. When you bring it this sutra to Tripadi, this sutra, the bakara is asiddha. Therefore, ma will not take, monuswara will not take place. That is why Tripadyam anuswara vidhi apekshaya vatva videhe paratvati. In the Tripadi, Anuswara, with respect to Anuswara, Vatva Vidhi, Vaha, Vova. This sutra is a Para. Purvatra Siddham for the Purva Sutra, Para Sutra is for the 6th chapter, 8th chapter. That too, third pada is Asiddha. So you don't have to do that. That is the idea. Okay. Idutau cha saptamyarthe. Idutau cha saptamyarthe. Idutau cha saptamyarthe. Id utau. Id utau cha saptamyarthe. So he says, Id utau cha saptamyarthe. Beautiful sutra, Tripada Sutra, Id utau cha saptamyarthe. Id utau prathama dvivachana cha avyaya and saptamyarthe. Saptamyarthe is arthe saptami. Okay, so Tripada Sutra. What does the sutra say? Saptamyarthe paryavasannam idudantam pragruhyam syat. Whatever is concluding in the sense of 6th case, 7th case, that word with the 7th case meaning, will become pragruhya. If it is id utanta, if it is ending with e or u. Somo Gauri Adhishrataha. Soma is established in Gauri. Mamaki Tanu iti. It is our body. In our body. Okay. Supam Sulukiti Saptami look. Supam Suluk, based on the sutra, the Saptami is look. Therefore, there is no Saptami actually. So, if there is no Saptami, then there is no Samas, there is no option of this sutra. No. There is option of this sutra. Why we said Saptamyarthe. That is why we said Arthagrahanam kim. Why do you have to say Arthagrahana? Vrittau Arthantara Upasankrante Mabhut. In the Vritti, Samasa, Vritti, etc. Different states we said. So, in the Vritti, Arthanta Upasansa, when you are going to give a different interpretation, then this situation should not happen. That is why he says Arthe. See, in the Saptami, Samasa Vrittau, in the Saptami, the Samasa Vritti, if there is no Samasa, if there is Samasa, then you have to take this out. Then there is no Saptami. So, Saptami Arthe, in the word which is used in the sense of 7th case, in the Samasa, for that you have to do this application. Vapyashvam, Vapyam Ashpaha, in the well, horse is there. So, Vapyashpaha, that is the example. To show that it will not happen here. How? We will see that in the explanation. Idotau chaiti. Pragrihyam iti anvartate. Pragrihya should be carried forward from the previous sutra. Tacha divachanantaya praparinamate. And pragrihyam becomes pragrihyau. Because idutau pragrihyau. And since it is a visheshana visheshya, he says, Shabda Sarupasya Visheshatvat Tadanta Vidhi. Yena Vidhis Tadantasya, based on that, then since there is visheshana visheshya bhava, you bring in that sutra. Idudantau iti. That will be our meaning. Idutau cha tamyau iti eva siddhe arthagarahanad yatra saptamya luki yasishyate sa lupyamanartham abhijay iti nyayena prakrutehe eva saptamyarthe parivasanam tatha vidattum idudantayoho gamyate. Since he said artha saptamyarthe, so when the saptami is look, supam, so look at that if you are going to drop the su, there is no saptami, right? So for that he says, yah shishyate, whatever is remaining, sa lupyamanartham avidhai, it is going to give the sense of whatever you have elided, you have dropped, meaning the saptami. The remaining word, meaning there is base word and the vibhakti, the declension. So you are going to remove the declension. Now the base word will give the sense of the whatever said in the declension. Therefore, that word is what is referred to as. The base word is what is referred to as in artha. 7th case, artha. Saptamyarthe. Okay. So he says Tata vidham idudantam. So that kind of E and U ending, which was in seventh case earlier, which the seventh case where we have dropped because of the samasa rule, that is what he is referring to here. Tatha cha saptamyarthe parivasanau idudantau shabdau pragruhyo stah ityaksharath. So therefore we get a whatever finally comes to an this form of eeth and ooth ending, which was earlier saptami, that will have this kind of application. This rule will apply there. Falitamaha saptamyartha ityadina. Somo gauri adishrutah gauryamiti. Somo is established. Soma is established in the gauri. Supam suluk iti saptamya luk. Because of supam suluk, we drop the saptami. Pragruhyatve prakrutibhavat na yan. So pragruhya, therefore prakrutibhava, therefore there is no eco-energy. Gauri plus adishrita eco-energy. Eco-energy will not take place because it is a idutau pragruhyam. Okay. So saptami arthe, not dvivachanam pragruhyam. Vata pramityadi saptamyantam tu natra udaharanam. See vata prami, that's also saptami. But that's not given as an example. Why? Tatra saptamyaha luptakta abhavena. Here the saptami exists. It is not dropped. Therefore, prakrite saptamyarthe apravrittehe. In the sense of saptamyartha, the meaning that which the base word which was in saptami, that sense it will not give. Because it is still saptami. There is no, we have not dropped the saptami there in this vata prami word. Mamaki tanu iti mamakyam tanvam ityartha. In our bodies, that is the idea. Supam suluk iti saptamiya luk. Supam suluk, because of that the saptami gets a look. Pragruhyebhyah paratah iti shabda prayogasya padakaraihi niyamitvatvad padapathe mamaki iti tanu iti ityatra pragruhyatva phalam bodhyam. So since in the after the pragruhya, the iti is there. So iti, when it is followed by which is added to the words by the padakaras, the people who do the padapatha. There, what do they do? Mamaki iti, tanu iti, like that they chant. Okay, so that is applied by the padakaras. So therefore there will be pragruhya iti para. Therefore there is no sandhi. No, but still. Idutau cha saptamya iti eva sutriyata. Why don't you say idutau saptamya? Why do you have to say saptamyarthe? We have already answered that, but he's bringing it again. Sashtya cha arthadwara sambandho vikshitam. But why he is asking this doubt here is a sixth case is sambandhe sashti, sheshe shashti, shesha sambandharthe. So in the relationship, sixth case is normally used. So he says, since it is already used, when you are going to use that saptami, then in some relation or other, the other word should be there. So artha grahana is already there. You are going to refer to the meaning, the implied the meaning only. So there is no problem here. For that he says, tadasya, therefore, saptamyarthe vidyamanam idudantam iti arthasya artha grahanam vina eva labhat. So that which is in the seventh case, that idunanta, without the word artha, you get that meaning. Therefore, you don't have to use the word artha, useless words. Kimartham pruchati. Therefore, why do you have to say artha in the sutra? Artha grahanam kimiti. Kasmai prayojana iti. Kimiti means kasmai prayojana, for what use? Kimiti advyam. Kim is avya word, indeclinable. Okay. Vrittau iti. Artha grahana samarthyat lupta samtamyartha matre paryavasannam ityartho vakshitah. So when you say artha, only when you have dropped the saptami, where the saptami is lopa, only there this sutra will be applied. Meaning only for the base sutra which was the base word, which was seventh case, only there this will be applied. That is the idea. तदश्च समासवृत्तौ लुप्त सप्तमीके ईदूदन्त पूर्वपदे सप्तम्यर्थम अतिलंघ्य उत्तर पदार्थे प्रवृत्ते सति प्रगृहसंज्ञा नामाभूत. So therefore samasa vritti in the samasa lupta saptamike, when the lupta saptamika purvapada which is idudanta exists, then going beyond the Saptami, the Uttarapada which is existing there, then the Pragrihya will not take place there. Mangi, Lung, Ma Bhut. Ma Bhut. Ma is Mangi, Lung. Bhut, which is Lung Prayoga. Sarva Lakara Apavadaha. So Sarva Lakara there, you are negating all the other Lakaras there. Based on this sutra, Lung only applies there with reference to Ma. Vapyam Ashpaha, Vapyashpaha iti. Vapyam Ashpa iti Vigrahe. So he is giving you Vapyam Ashpaha. Why? Vapyam Ashpaha in this Vigraha, Sup Supa. So Sup Subantena Samasyate. Simple sutra, simple samasa, that is. Okay? Vapyashpa iti Rupamityartha. So you get the Vapyashpa. Simple, not Dvandva, not Karmadharya, not Tatpurusha, not Sashti, Panchami. No. Simple samasa, supsupa. Okay? So simple samasa we call it. Atra Vapyam iti hattamyaha adhikaranatvam avagatam. So Vapyam in the well, inside the well, in the well. So that is adhikarana. This base in the substratum in which the horse is. Okay? So we understand seventh case means adhikarana, the substratum. In, on, etc. You use the seventh case for. Tacha adhikarana karakam kriya apeksham. And when you refer to adhikarana, that adhikarana declension, karaka means the different kinds of activities of any karma. So the doer, the instrument, etc. All these different sections which you use in activity is karaka, except the sixth case. Sixth case is not involved directly in the activity. Okay, so seventh case, this adhikarana karaka, the seventh case, which is involved in any activity, that karaka, that expects a karta or kriya. What happened to us, the well? What happened in the well? So when that kind of a kriya activity is expected, then tatra vapyam ashva vartate iti kriya adhyara. You bring in the, in the well there is this horse. So you bring in the kriya. Okay, kriya. The second case, which is referred to in the that which is kartura abhipsitamam. That is the karma. So kriya. So he says whatever the doer desires most, that is the kriya here. Okay, so kriya adhyahara vartamana kriyayam vapya adhikaranattvena ashvasya kartrutvena anvayat tayoh. So in the adhikarana of vapi, in the adhikarana of well, in the substratum of well, this kriya, which is the horse, becomes the karta, the doer. So that is how kriya becomes karta, the karta and the subject and the substratum. In that way they are connected syntactically. Parasparam anvaya bhavat asamarthyat samaso naupadyate. Because there is no anvaya, direct anvaya. The kriya becomes karta and then you are doing the syntactical connection. Since there is no direct connection syntactically, there is no samasa possible. Only when there is direct connection possible, there is samasa possible. That is why he says, Vapyam vidyamano ashvahiti. Now, instead of supplying the ashva, only the word ashva, because there is no direct connection, you are going to say Vapyam vidyamana ashvaha. The horse which exists in the well. Okay, you are also going to supply the vidyamana word. When you do that, what happens is ashvapadena vidyamana adhyaryapi. Even then, ashvapadena asamarthyat samapso navasambhavati. There is no direct link between the ashva and the vapya, the well. Therefore, there is no samasa yet. Therefore, what he does is ataha vapyam ityasya vapyam vidyamane ashve. When you do it in the implied sense, not direct sense, the horse which exists in the well, this is not a direct meaning here. It is an implied meaning. When you do that, then there is no problem because there is syntactical connection. Therefore, samasa will take place. Iti प्रवृत्तिं लक्षणया प्रवृत्तिं पुरस्कृत्य समासः वक्तव्यः. You have to say this through the implied meaning, not the direct meaning. एवञ्च समासे लुप्तसप्तमीकस्य वापी शब्दस्य the वापी which is लुप्तसप्तमिका, seventh case dropped, elided. सप्तम्यर्थे सप्तम्यर्थम् अतिलङ्घ्य तत्संसृष्टेः आधेयभूते. So Dupta Saptamika, but it is beyond, going beyond the Saptami word, and it is talking about the one which is connected to it, the the one which is in the Adhara, Adheya. The one which is in the Adhara substratum is Adheya. Adheya is the horse. Adhe bhute ashvo api parvate. Okay, so the Adheya, the Adhara is Vapi, which is Lupta Saptami. Under the Adheya, that which is existing in that Adhara is Ashwa. So, Saptamyarthamatra Vishtranti Abhavat. So, it doesn't get in. It is not in seventh case. Therefore, na Prakrutibhava. There is no Prakrutibhava. That is why he said it should not go in this situation. That is why we are bringing in Artha. Artha Grahanam Kim for this, avoiding this Samasa here. Papya Mashva should not become Pragruhya because of this sutra. Next sutra. Ano pragruhyasya anunasike anunasikah. Ano pragruhyasya anunasika anaha apragruhyasya. Okay. Ano pragruhyasya anunasikah. Anaha apragruhyasya anunasikah. Anaha sixth case. Apragruhyasya sixth case. Anunasikah is first case. Because that is the replacement. Apragruhyasya anaha. Vishesha bhava. The an, which is not a pragruhya, avasane, if it is existing in the end, anunasiko vasyat. Anunasika optionally takes place. First, we have to understand apragruhya. We know what pragruhya is. Therefore, whatever is not pragruhya, that is apragruhya. Anaha, what is an? I unrul kevong ayo chayavarat lan. No, don't go till that. Because Anudit Savarnasya cha Pratyaya, in that sutra, we very clearly, categorically establish that only in this sutra, when I say Anudit, Udit cha, when I say Parena Nakarena, till Lan. In all the other places, when we say it is only I, U, only three characters. Okay? So, Dadhim, Dadhi, Dadhim, Dadhi is the word, since it is a A-I-U, and it is a avasana, so pragruhya, and it is pragruhya also. Therefore, there is a possibility, and it's not a pragruhya. Therefore, there is a possibility of it getting the replacement of anunasika. Dadhi, Dadhi, Dadhu, Dadhu, like that. Okay. Apragruhyasya kim? Why did you have to say apragruhyasya? Agni, Agni. It's not Agni, it's Agni. Only one word. Okay. Iti Achsandhi Prakaranam. Ano apragruhyasya. Vavasani Tyanurta. You have to bring in the Vavasana Sutra. So Avasane Va Vikalpena. Both takes place in the Sutra. Okay. Tadaha. Apragruhyasya Tyadana. Atran Purvena Nakarena Vyakhyanat. Here, the an is only till the a-i-u, because that is how the commentary, the Bhashya says. Okay, and we saw it in the Anudit Savarnasya also. Tatascha kartru ityatra nanunasika. Therefore, kartru, here there is no Anunasika does not take place. Kartru, it's Rikaranta. Rikaranta word. So, it is not in A-I-U. Therefore, we don't do Kartru. Okay? Iti At-Sandhi iti. Alpachtaramiti. Since only in the Samasa there is a rule. Alpachtaram, only the word which has less vowels will be put in the first. The words with more vowel will be Shiva, Vishnu, like that. Okay. So when you say Hara Vishnu, like that, when you say Hara Vishnu, so when that which has more ach, less ach will be the first word. Okay. So Shiva Krishna, like that, something like that. Shiva Krishna. Oh, that's also too ach, but Lagavat. So Alpachtaram. Then Siddham Anachstvat iti. Siddham Anachstvat. Since there is no it is Anacha, but still you said why Atsandhi? Why do you say Atsandhi? That is the question. Okay. Since doing Sandhi and not doing Sandhi based on Acha also comes in the Atsandhi. That is why we are bringing it under the Atsandhi, though it's Prakriti-Bhava. Okay. Katham Anachstvam iti. Why did you say Siddham Anachstvam? How did it become Anachsvam? All these are words from Vartika, Bhashya, etc. That is why he says Sutra, Vartika, Bhashya, Prayogat, Eam Jatiga Staleshu. In the Sutra, in the Vartika, etc. In all these places, there should be no doubt. Therefore, Sandhi Abhavo Abhyunigyata. There is no Sandhi we bring in here. Okay? Ye. And atra kutva chuttayoho abhave api nadosha. So, therefore, choho, kuho, etc. We don't bring in the kutva, chutva, etc. Therefore, there is no defect because we don't want any doubt here. At sandhi should not become choho, kuhu, ak sandhi, etc. Like Devyo Bhishak, Bhishaj is the word. Choho, kuhu, Bhishak, it becomes Bhishak. Okay, like here ach sandhi, ach is the word, so it is in the end. So choho kuhu ak sandhi it should become, but we didn't do that. Why? Because we don't want any kind of a wrong interpretation here. Okay, that is why we said ach sandhi. We left it as ach sandhi. Iti Shri Vasudeva Dikshita Vidusha Virachitayam Siddhanta Kaumudi Vyakshayam Bala Manoramayam At Sandhi Prakaranam Samaptam. In this way, the text written by the learned Vidusha, the learned Vasudeva Dikshita, the text called Siddhanta Kaumudi, in which this commentary called Vala Manorama comes to an end. Of the Sandhi Prakarana of this Bala Manorama comes to an end. We'll see this. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.